Now this right here, in my worst Australian accent, is a beaver, a beaver bite.
Probably.
So we're sitting here, and Jason's checking the map because another creek crossing. And we just want to be sure that we got to cross the creek before we cross it, because there. So do we cross there, even though there's a blaze right on that tree? Nope. That tree right there, yeah. There's a blaze. But there's also another trail. So, and we don't even know if the map shows it, because we're using the National Geographic map, which shows topo and a few other things, plus the trail map. It's on there too, but we're not sure if it shows crossing, or maybe it was on there and they decided to create this one so that you don't. And then we also don't want to be sure, we want to be sure that we don't cross here and then get down 100, 200 yards and then have to cross back across when we could have just took without taking the boots off. So here's where we're at. The one thing though, we was asking, should we take our boots off and cross? Is we've been hiking for probably about 7 miles today already. No, maybe 5, maybe 6, about 6. I don't know. So we've hiked a little while and our feet are hurting, and so it would feel good if we plopped our feet down in the water for a couple of minutes just to cool them off and wash them off. It would feel good. So a lot of debate here. What do you think, Jason?
I think we don't need to cross it.
Jason thinks we don't need to cross it, so let's not cross. Let's go down Strawberry Alley or Leaf Alley, whichever one it is. Let's see what happens. I'll get back with you and let you know, okay? I'll let you know if I'll let you know. Stay tuned.
Yeah, crossing the creek.
Yeah. You see that? We on a trail. We on the shelter trail. We're supposed to be down there. You hear them? Caw-caw! Caw-caw! It's his fault that we just climbed a butt-kicking hill because he wanted to stay on this trail instead of taking our shoes off and soaking them in the cool water and getting to meet some cool horse riders.
Can't be a sissy your whole life.
Yes, I can. So, we're not lost. And that's becoming a reoccurring theme in this hike, ain't it? Lostness. So
it's Kevin repressing his fear. He has to keep convincing himself he's not lost it.
Really. So we're on the right trail, but we're on the north. We're still on the north side of the creek, right?
Right.
So we're still going to the same place, but we're just not on the horse trail. We're on the Sheltui trail, whatever that is, because we're not supposed to be here. We're supposed to be over there. But it's kind of a, I don't know if you can see, it's gravel, and they even put these cool barriers in. So they built it for a reason, not us, not horses. But they built it for a reason. So we're moving along. We're doing well. We're hurting a little bit because of that dumb hill, but keep on trucking. Yada yada yada. Hey, at the possibility of looking like an idiot and talking into the camera, we have made it. There are a few people here riding horses. We just got through eating some tortillas and butter, some kind of buttercream or something that you spread on. So this dog is awesome. Where is he at? There he is. What's up, doggy? What's up, doggy? Hey, say hi. Say hi. And yeah, here's a barn. Don't ask me what it was used for. There's the lodge, the Charit Creek Lodge. For about $80, I think it's $80 a night. You can stay in here, get dinner, and hike in. Very cool. It looks like this may be where they might do some grilling or something, or some smoking, some wood, possibly. How cool is that? But yeah, pretty cool barn. I like old stuff like this. Hey. This was probably, I would venture to guess, used to be a slave house. Jason was telling me that this is the oldest buildings still used in the national park system here. So this could have been, I don't know, but it's probably a cabin now. Somebody probably, no, it says employees only, so. But there's more cabins there. And looks like they're getting ready to cook dinner or something. Oh, it's only 1 o'clock. Wait a minute. So. I think these are public bathrooms up here.
Say it again? Grab something like a stack of kindling. You want wood as well? Wood and kindling, yeah.
They got the fire pit going. So it's a really cool place. We've got 3 to 4 miles left before we get to camp tonight. It's about 1:30, I think, and everybody's what are you doing? Everybody's looking at me like, you're talking in your phone like you're shooting video. I am. Oh, we're gonna go up here to the bathrooms and get some water. Humble place. All right, I'll get some water. Again, folks, if you're riding a horse with a big red line through it, you're not welcome here. Only those without a red line, okay? Just want to keep you in mind. So I sat down to have a smoke and realized there was more stairs. When I saw the stairs, I was like, oh, maybe it gets higher. So it did, and this is a more kind of better scenery. So we're gonna turn back around and go see Jason. It's beautiful up here. But I'm tired and I'm ready to get to camp. And I I told Jason, I says, you know, after today's hike, we might just get to camp, set up the hammocks, and crash rather than setting up a fire or anything else. So, well, I think we're going to go around and see the southern loop arch, southern arch, and then head on and try to find camp. So, keep still. We got some more to see. Woohoo! I don't know if you can see those people way over yonder. It's gorgeous. Look at the colors. Okay, so we're going to get back on the trail. What I did not do was I didn't go to the South Arch because I was going to wait. Me and Jason were going to go, and then Jason got to thinking, well, which is always bad when he gets to doing that. He just sits there when he has nothing else to do, and he thinks, and he reads the map, and he just gets us in so much trouble. And I have to say, no, we're sticking to plan. Quit thinking so much. But so. He was sitting there thinking, said, the South Arch is just on the other side, and we're going this way, and the South Arch is that way. So he's saying, you know, if you want to go see it right quick, and then we'll go this way. And I was like, you know what? I really want to come up here with my wife, and I'd like to leave some things that I haven't seen so we can experience them together. And so I told him I'm not going to go look at the South Arch, and I'm going to bring my wife up here sometime, and we'll check that out together so we can experience that. So we're going to head this way to Jake's place, and he says he's got another surprise for me. He's been thinking again, and I don't know what this is going to mean. So we're going to head on. We got about 2 miles to camp, and my feet are killing me. My dogs are barking. I need to throw him a bone. Woo! Get to camp. Like I said, throw the hammocks, and woo! I may have to take a nap before going to bed. But you can see there's the arch behind me. It's absolutely beautiful. Come check it out if you've never been to Big South Fork and see the Twin Arch Loop. It's absolutely just stunning. You got to come check it out. But there it is. That's part of it still. We're walking right beside it. Man, just an experience. I love seeing natural things like this, and just so cool. You can still see we're still walking by it. I was way up there.
What kind of tree that is?
Stump?
That's right.
A what?
That's right.
It's a stump tree. That's what it is.
They don't grow very tall.
Jason, in all his useless knowledge, has been sharing with me what different trees are throughout while we've been hiking. He's done some reading on Big South Fork and those sorts of things. And it's like having my own tour guide as we're hiking. You can't beat that. I mean, great friend, loves to hike, loves to smoke a pipe. That's about all he's got going for him. And then he gives me useless information while we're hiking. I mean, I'll take that back. He's got one more thing going for him. He drove us here. That was pretty awesome. I didn't have to drive, so that. Oh my goodness. Oh. you gotta check this out. Wow. Just beautiful.
So that's how the arches are created. Water gets into the cracks, freezes, expands, melts, freezes, expands, and it breaks chunks off until you get a hole going all the way up, and then that erodes out and creates the arch.
Kind of like that piece right there that's been broken off from that part, and then you got this cavern kind of area right here. Just absolutely beautiful. I know I've said that a few times, haven't I, already? It's stunning, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. It's God, because God is amazing. So He designed it this way so that nature would declare His glory. I feel so small. Wow.
We haven't got to the big one yet.
We haven't got to the big one yet.
Check that out. I could live there.
You could be a hermit. I bet a bear has slept in there before, though.
As soon as I finish my bum training, that's where I'm moving to.
There's the trail.
Hello!
Hello. Not much echo. I'm telling you, this is, well, you already know. Seriously, I should be charging you to watch this video. I don't even know if I'll show you this because, have we got to the best part yet?
Yeah.
We still ain't got to the best part. Check this out. I'm just like staying in the picture to understand how big this place is. There's Jason way over there. Massive! Wow. That's just a great Willy Wonka shot right there, man. Of you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You should sing some Oompa Loompa song. Don't you agree? Yeah. I think so. how the trees kind of grow in the middle of the, I mean, like the trail on both sides of the trail. I mean, it just, look at this. I mean, seriously. This is, we're just walking past here and you can touch this, and it's sandstone. I mean, it feels like sand that's been molded. You don't want to get that in your boot. That'll mess you up. But as water passes that, it cuts it. It makes everything we've been seeing here. Yeah. How neat is that? That's pretty neat. Watch out now, it could be quicksand.
Could be.
That looks like a face of some sort.
The rock,
Hey, dum-dum.
Yeah. You got gum gum dum dum?
Easter Island
Yeah.
statue.
Yeah.
How long till that one lets go?
No doubt.
I hope 5 more minutes.
At least till we get out of here. Boom. That'd be like an earthquake, you know it? How the water is running off. You can see it like right there. There.
This is the big one.
Is this the big one?
Right here for the next 10 minutes while we walk.
Wow. So you've seen all my surprise faces, except for one. This is my Taylor Swift surprise face. That's my Taylor Swift. But yeah, I mean, I don't have no more surprise faces. I mean, this is just phenomenal. I have nothing else to say. This is really just, it's beautiful, it's cool, it's awesome, it's grand, it's sweet, it's neat. I don't know, just come check out the place. Video does it justice, not at all. Anybody want to go rock climbing? Wow. He chose the scenic route. Oh. Can we camp here? No. I know you can't. So in case you don't know, these here are called, let me get them in here, these are called cairns. People made them here just to make them, but typically on the trail people will make them because there's no such thing as blazes on the trail, and there's no way to tell which way the trail goes, so they'll make cairns out of rocks like this to help people on their way. So there's a couple of them. I don't see any others, but yeah, that's really cool. Cairns! Would you like to form a cairn? Look at that. Just look at the trees growing out. You see those? It's beautiful. Are we still on the trail?
More or less. We
we go about it? Can I fly? I'd like to fly. There's some more cairns. Oh!
A lot of dinosaur poop in that one.
A lot of dinosaur poop. I don't think Jason knows where he's going. I think he's leading us in circles. Hey. Oh.
Oh, you have little faith.
Huh. You gotta see this. Can you see that? There it is. That's an Indian head on a white blaze. It says, we're on the right track.
Oh,
Somebody has camped here.
Yeah.
See that?
Yep. You know how it just make you feel insignificant. Yeah.
Leave no trace, people. Leave no trace. Leave no trace, people. There's a hole there. Ooh, hey, it's 6 o'clock, and me and Jason has found camp down the, what falls is that?
Slave Falls.
Slave Falls. Down the Slave Falls trail. Kind of just out, it's not even a campsite. We just picked a place in the woods and said, that looks pretty neat. So this is where we're going to stay for the night. Jason's taking pictures. He's taking pictures. And I'm sitting here shooting video like the whole day and a half, right? So he's got a pretty cool setup. Look at this. Again, it's kind of dark to get into it, but we could sort of kind of look at what he's got. He's got the Eno housefly. Housefly. That's the Eno housefly. So he's got doors. He's got this front door is rolled up, and this door he's got down. If you can see it, there it is. And so I'm assuming when you go to bed tonight, you're going to drop the porch,
Front porch,
and close in the tarp, because it's going to get kind of cool tonight. So inside he's got the Eno hammock, single nest, same colors as mine, brown and green. Mine's double nest, is a single nest, and he's got the Atlas straps, just like I do. So, what he's doing now, he hadn't got on yet, is he handmade, or I guess handmade, he made himself an underquilt out of, well, Jason?
it's out of a poncho liner.
Where are you
A
at there?
fancy poncho liner from the Army.
Oh, fancy poncho liner from the Army. So, give us kind of an idea of well, it's not up yet, but when it gets up.
It's a YouTubeable video. YouTubeable.
YouTubeable.
Instruction. I got it off of I got on there that it puts snaps down the length on the long side and drawstrings on either short end. And there's a lot of information out there about the PLUQ, poncho liner underquilt.
Oh, there you go. PL Liner UQ. I'm not, so right now, I mean, I've been hammock camping for almost a year now, and I haven't bought into the under quilt, top quilts. I know I've said that before in this video, but tonight could change my mind. I don't know, it's kind of going to get cold. But I'm okay with my sleeping bag and sleeping pad in the, now Jason uses a sleeping pad as well, right, Jason?
That's right.
Used
it in conjunction.
Yeah, and we've kind of already talked about that earlier in the video. We talked about his sleeping pad. It's right here, still in his bag. So he's got a cool setup. I like it, and I like mine too. Mine is here. What I've did tonight is I've pitched one side high, and then I pitched the other side low. We'll see how that goes. The other side's pitched really low because I'm thinking that's kind of where the wind's going to be coming in at. So I've got it kind of low to kind of keep me warm. So it's getting dark. We're not going to do a fire tonight because we're beat. I'm beat. I don't care if he's not. I mean, I am. My feet are like, whew. And so I'm not even going to concern myself with fire. So we're going to eat us a hot meal and probably crash by hiker's midnight. I don't even think we're going to wait. We'll probably be up like 4 in the morning because I don't know. I think the last time I hiked and it was, what is that your?
My bag.
This is his bag. That's a mummy bag?
That is it's a Kelty Light Year 20. It's actually a women's bag, which means it fits short people like me. Gnomes, trolls, hobbits.
It's nice that you can admit that. You know? That's the first step.
Hey, when you need somebody to go into a confined space, who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters. That's who I'm going to call. So he's got a lot of really cool equipment. I wish we could go through it. He's got the Sawyer Mini. Got a really cool setup with that. His cook set's pretty cool. So I'm hoping if we get to do some more hiking trips, and I'll share some videos on what Jason's done with some of his stuff. It's really cool. It's influencing. I'm really thinking about switching over to some of the stuff he's got just because it's easier, packs better, easier on weight, easier on volume in the pack, and we was talking on the drive up here, and his pack is 1 pound.
About a pound.
About a pound and a half. Mine's
more.
That's a lot of weight for me. So yeah. So like I said, we're going to get a meal. Sun's going down. Well, it's not really down, but it's here because we're down in the valley again tonight, and so it'll get darker here before on the bright side. But we're going to get some hot dinner and then. Probably call it a night. We're pretty whooped. So see you in day 3. Day 3 at Big South Fork, and we're heading out. We got we don't know, again, about 7 miles to tackle today. Getting out of Twin Arch Loop, going over to, right now we're heading towards Jake Place. Then we're going to hit the loop. We're on Slade's Fall Trail right now where we camped out because the campsite at Jake's Place was too crowded last night. So it was a good night. I slept well, so we went to bed at 55 degrees, woke up at 45 degrees. Give or take. Something like that. And I don't know. I could jibber jabber all day long, I guess, but we're going to find a trail, head south, back towards Bandy Campground. Try to miss some horse trails, because don't know hiker won't none of that. Ain't nobody got time for that, you know. So we're going to try to miss the horse trails if we can. Try to find a bike trail or another way to get around. So we get up here to Jake's place, and I'll show you real quickly what that looks like while we make Jason wait. And then on and on we go down the trail. Alright, so it was only a couple seconds down the trail. We're here at Jake's place. A lot of folks packing up. You can see a little fireplace there. I don't know the history of this place, so you can Google search it because Google is your best friend. They were campers. They're all backpackers here. They had a fire there last night. Morning. No, that's okay. I'm good. How are you? Did y'all sleep well? Stay warm. Yeah, I thought so too. So Jake's place, and from what I understand, this is an old chimney. Can you see that? Yeah. I'm shooting backwards on my iPhone because my other camera on the front side sucks. So this is an old, the old chimney where Jake's place used to be. So I guess his house was right in here. And this was his backyard, and we're staying in it. There's probably some cool history here, but oh, we didn't have fire last night, and that firewood smells so good. You should be here to smell this. I still think they need to make a cologne that smells like campfire for men. I'm gonna figure out how to make soap that smells like campfire for men. That's what I need to do, make soap. Anyway, so coming on down the trail.
Y'all have a hike.
Where are we going? Charit? No, we're not. Yeah, we're going back that way. Sort of towards Charit Creek Lodge, but we're not going to Charit Creek. We're going to skip off before we get there. And this is bridge there, bridge there. So there's a lot of creek crossings right here. Thankfully, they thought of building bridges here as opposed to in other places where we're going to have to cross later, where we crossed earlier. So, on the trail again for another 7 miles, back to the truck. Hang tight. If you only knew what we just experienced.
What they're designed for, right?
Jason wants to walk through this with his boots on, but we only have, what, 2.5 miles left?
Only 2.5. I got the tennis shoes in the car.
I do too. So we're here at Laurel Fork Creek. You can see that behind me, Laurel Fork Creek. We are here. This is where we were 2 days ago. Going to cross. We're back on path to about 2.5 miles back to the truck. I've already showed you what this looks like, so we're going to call it a trip, and we're going to take our boots off, packs off, cross this creek, and head on to the truck and get us some cheeseburgers. I agree with Syntax77 at syntax77.com. The best thing after a hike is a cheeseburger. That's what we're going to do. So, signing off. I don't have no moniker. I'm Kevin Reiner. That's who I am. Jason, got anything you want to say before I kill it?
Please make this last 2 miles short.
All right then. Thanks for watching. We'll see ya.